people, we freaking made it, round 10.
Yep.
Hemlock Hills NYOA. This one used to be like called Valley View and stuff. Track and start are all down there. There's a little bit of track side actually over there. There are 2 parking spots. There's one here and then one across the street. Behind those campers, we are here on Thursday because Muff is a track worker this round. So we carpooled again. No women, no dogs, no kids, except for Trevor. That's the only kid we'll have this weekend. Uncle Lyle's coming, Mark, Trevor. Mark will be here tomorrow, and then Trevor and Lyle will be here early on Saturday. So we're gonna make some food, some burgers, some beers, and just chill. And then I don't know, we might ride around tomorrow, but we'll definitely bike the track on Saturday. The usual stuff, you guys know what to expect. A lot of people here, right, on a Thursday?
Yeah, definitely people rolling in already.
Not sure who's working and who's not, but it's typical NYOA. It's end of the season, so you know everyone is probably just, you know, wanting to get the last couple rounds in, extra day here, whatever. But kind of the usual people we see, and some other ones. But a lot of people just kind of drop their stuff off and they leave, so whatever. But we're gonna eat and then I'll probably see you guys. All right, so we did have one task this morning for Mr. Brett Ward. He came yesterday, dropped his camper off right here. He just asked me to fire up his generator this morning. So here's the proof, Brett. 9:42 a.m. I just did this like 5 minutes ago and then came back and videoed it. Unfortunately, my services are not free, Brett, so we did have to charge you. So we'll see. We put your receipt on the camper, so you're good to go. You're paid up, and you've been tagged. So hopefully you enjoy that, and maybe we'll see you later. And we also left our mark on a couple more campers. We did hang out with the Chilsons last night, and the Carnes, and Chuck, and Linda, which was fun. So Ray's got a bunch of stickers on his camper, so we just put ours on there. Boom, right there. You know, everybody's doing it, so why not us? And then Carnes has a couple stickers on his, but it definitely looks cooler now that we got our little logo on there. So if you guys do want stickers, I know you won't see this until after the race is over, but I got my stickers with me, so just ask me, hook you guys up. I got 3 different kinds, so find me. This is where we're parked, right there, right by the entrance. If you want some stickers, I got them. All right, good morning, guys. It is freaking Saturday. We didn't do too much filming yesterday. Mark and Janice did make it. They're right there. Muff is already out working. Get to work, Muff. You got a lot of work to do. Trevor and Lyle should be here this afternoon. We are going to bike the track probably this morning while it's cool. We'll probably let the fog burn off a little bit because it's really foggy. You can't see anything. But it's another beautiful day here in New York. Gonna be another beautiful day tomorrow. Temps in the mid 80s. It should be really good race conditions, and I don't know if we'll see any dust. We might see a little bit of dust in like the open sections, but I think overall, I think we're in for a really good race. So we'll show you some of the track once we get out. We're on the start. You can see they started ribboning it off. So we're going that way to the left, and then I believe we're going around, and then in the woods right there. I'm pretty sure that's the way we're going, but we'll find out. Muff is working. We see his quad right there, but they definitely got a lot done this morning because all this was not done yet yesterday. So good job to the track crew who got me and Mark for this one. Beautiful out. It's definitely starting to get hot, so we'll show you anything cool that we might see. All right, we are out here about 4 miles in. Lots of climbing so far, and the beginning is like 2.5 miles of fields and about 1 mile of woods, but now we're in the second woods section, so we should be in the woods for, I would imagine, a good amount of time. So we're gonna keep going, see how long this thing is. Bikes are super clean. We did just pass a little tiny mud hole, but not, it won't even be a problem come race day. It's super tiny and it's already kind of like drying up, so shouldn't be too bad as far as the mud goes. All right, we found this little guy on the trail. Maybe we'll save him, get him off the nasty mud hole. I'll throw him at Mark. We are 7.5 miles in. Here's like another little muddy section. There was actually a pretty cool little hill climb over there with a bypass, so you can take the bypass to take the hill. It's just a short hill, and then we come up here, and then it looks like we have another hill climb, right, Mark?
Yeah, pretty big.
2 options.
Yeah.
So we've noticed there's a lot of split lines in this place. Some are not equal, some are faster than others, while others are slower. So here's a really good hill climb. I don't remember doing this. You ever remember doing this?
No, I don't.
All right, so we're on top of this hill. We took the go around, which was still a really good hill, but here's like, we're gonna, I guess this will be like the A line. It just kind of zigzags like that, and then up, and then the trail does go to the left, so the go around comes out from the right, so that's where you'll definitely gain time. All right, we just came down a really nice downhill and into the famous creek section. Just a little bit of water in it. Come around, and then we go that way. Oh, you can go that way too, to the, oh, so we do go, no, we actually stay to the left. We don't go that way. All right, guys, we just finished up. A couple hours it took. Finish line is back there. We didn't bother stopping over there. We just finished the loop where it connects with the start. What do you think, Mark?
It's gonna be fun. We're fast too.
Yeah, it should be good. We got 11.5 miles, like I said. It's probably gonna definitely be a 3-lap race. A lot of fields in this one, guys. A lot of fields. I would say at least 5 miles of fields, especially the last section. This is like all fields, the last section. We got a little option line to do the enduro line with some tires, some logs, and some big tires. Or you can take the bypass, which you're gonna lose at least 20 seconds if you take the bypass, so you definitely want to hit that little enduro line. It's freaking hot, definitely hot. Definitely filling up. You can see all the campers there and across the street. Their workers are still hard at work at the start area and just putting the final touches on this one. So it's gonna be good. So see you guys probably, we might show you registration later, or we might just see you guys tomorrow on race day. Trevor, you like that corn, huh? The boys made it. Uncle freaking Lyle and Trevor. We're just eating our dinner. We're pretty much done with it. Look, Mark's got corn too. Thank you, Mark, for the corn.
Pre-race meal.
Good corn.
Some beers, some corn. What more do you want? Track's looking mint. I think we're ready for tomorrow, boys. Good morning, race fans. It is frickin' race day. We just had some breakfast. Muff's getting ready to go to work. Kids are lining up. We got about 45 minutes until that first green flag drops. We'll head up there and get some action for you guys. Check in with resident worker Muff's Motorsports.
Oh yeah, gonna get it today.
It's gonna be hot, saying like 85. Might see some dust, we'll see. But track's mint, we'll have fun. So we'll see you guys out there.
On screen, keep racing anyway. Mistakes happen, but we catch most of them before the end of the race. Race hard to the end. Do not rely exclusively on the screen for your position. The finish of the race is at the finish line, not at the scoring zone. Do not race into the scoring zone. The area between the finish line and the scoring zone is a no passing zone. You can be penalized for passing in this area. Leaving the scoring area is a no spin zone. Failure to comply can result in a penalty. Scoring will be posted approximately 30 minutes after the last rider checks in. Check your score, and if you have a question, go to the scoring trailer and ask for the event referee. They will review your times with you. The number of awards given in each race class will be one for every 3 racers plus 1. Pitting, riders may pit anywhere along the track with the exception of the scoring zone. While pitting
First overall
From Lion. Again, there it is. He took the goggles off. The number.
Thumbs up. How was it?
Good.
Yeah. Good job. What's going on, guys? It is now Monday. We made it home late last night. We didn't get home till about 12:30. Carpooled with Muff. Huge thank you to Muff for driving me up and let me spend the weekend with him. We had a good time. He worked around, so he didn't get to race, but he was pretty busy working. He definitely had fun. He was pretty tired today when I talked to him, as am I, because from getting home late. But we'll show you the quad. It's not too horrible. Pretty dusty. You'll see that in the race video. And the woods was a little muddy. That's where you're seeing that mud. We'll show you the boots and the helmet. You can see the helmet's not too bad. There was a couple spots with some water. There was a creek section, so that's kind of what most of this is from. But we did come home with some hardware. Pretty pumped, guys. We won the class, so it was an unbelievable race between me and Eric. And as I was packing up, getting ready to leave, Mark Potter grabbed me and said, I need you to come up to the podium because you got top amateur ATV. So we were popping bottles on the podium. First top amateur ATV I have ever captured racing NYOA. I did get a third amateur overall back in 2020. Ended up 7th overall that round, but back then during COVID they weren't allowing podiums, so at least this time I was able to go up to the podium. The quad was already packed up, so I still had my gear on, so I went up there. Brad Hoffman gave me a little interview. It was definitely cool. Thank you to him. Thanks for Potter for getting me. And it was a pretty cool moment, guys. I was definitely getting a little choked up. It was like the race was like so intense. I was, you know, coming down from that, and then these guys grabbed me, and then, you know, it was more good news on top of just an awesome weekend. So pumped about that. I ended up 11th overall, which is my highest overall for this year, which is good. And another win, so we got back-to-back wins, which is awesome. It's going to come down to the last round between me and Eric. I will have to just do a little math just to see if he were to win and I were to get second, where that would leave me, if I have some breathing room or not. But I know I do have a small lead right now, but like I said, I'm not sure how it will go just yet, if he were to win and I get second. So either way, the only way to guarantee my championship, at least I think, is I just need to finish ahead of him. So that's the plan. That's what we're going to try to do. We're going to get this girl cleaned up. Unfortunately, she did overheat, so I think I was pretty lucky to finish. I led pretty much the whole race, and then last lap, the quad was overheat. The quad was overheating the whole race. Right on lap 1, the light came on, but then it got really bad. Lap 2 and lap 3. Lap 2, it started stalling a lot, so I kept having this, and it started right up, so that was an issue, but it definitely was a little bit of a pain. Lap 3, it was getting worse, and I ended up stalling it, and it wouldn't start, so I had to get off the quad, pop open the seat, and put my 24 volt, put the 12 volt jumper on. So that's where Eric passed me, maybe 5 miles from the finish line. So I did that as fast as I could, got going again, just tried to not panic, and caught him. And we freight trained it basically to the finish line. And he ended up skipping the enduro section. So if you took the go around, it was easily maybe 15 seconds slower. So I took the enduro section every lap, so I knew what was there. I knew kind of how to hit it, and that's where I got him, literally a quarter mile from the finish line. So I know he was bumming. We're both, you know, we both want to win the championship. We both want to win the races, and we're both like, we're putting it all on the line, guys. Like the battle, you know, the battles this year in the senior A class, if you guys are watching, it's pretty intense. It's pretty intense. Every year the class gets faster, and it's a lot of fun, but it's just, I will say the last couple races have been quite stressful, just because I was able to kind of bounce back. I had a crappy first half of the season, and the second half, at least basically from round 7, that's where I got my first win. Round 6, I think I got 3rd, and then round 5 I got 2nd. So I've had all podiums. Seneca Highlands, that was my worst race. We had some quad troubles, and I ended up 8th. And then I believe I have a 4th. But everything else is podiums, and now I have 3 wins, which is sweet. So it's going to be an interesting last race in 2 weeks, Rolling Oaks. We worked that round last year, so it'll be fun to race it. Hopefully we get decent weather. It was super hot this weekend. It cooled down nicely in the evenings, but during the day, during our race, it was super hot. The track overall was pretty good. For me, I don't like that much fields. It had, I mean, it was probably close to 50-50, maybe 5-6 miles of fields, and about the same for woods. So with the dust, the fields were miserable, guys. If you raced it, you know, even with just one quad in front of you, couldn't see anything, couldn't see the turns coming up, couldn't see other riders. It was sketchy, but we just pushed as hard as we could in those sections, and once we got to the woods, it was definitely a lot better. The woods was super fun. They had some awesome hill climbs, a pretty cool creek section that we went in, and overall a solid weekend. So the boys did pretty good. Trevor unfortunately broke down on the second lap, but he ended up 4th, which isn't horrible. And Mark got a sick hole shot and he ended up 2nd, so congrats to you, Mark Armstrong. Awesome racing. And Uncle Lyle got 1st in Super Senior B, so congrats to you. Like I said before, Muff worked, so congrats to Muff for doing an awesome job working. The whole crew at Hemlock Hills did a great job, so hats off to you guys. You know, this series is friggin' awesome. It's definitely a good time. The weekend was friggin' awesome. We had a blast. And now it's time to clean all this crap up and get ready for the finale in 2 weeks. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. That helps a ton. Drop some comments. Let me know what you think of Hemlock Hills, and if you raced, let me know how you did. And if you're not yet, please subscribe. And we will see you guys in 2 weeks at Rolling Oaks NYOA, the finale. Peace.